Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am your host, Data T, and this is my channel, The Good Guys. Guys, today's story comes out of Nashville, Tennessee, and the title reads, Madison Road Rage Fatal Shooting Likely Self-Defense, Police Say. Now, before we get into this channel, guys, if you guys wouldn't mind leaving a like, leaving a comment, subscribe. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers. Hopefully, we can do it this week. I think it'll be cool that I can impact 100 people on a regular basis, and I would really I'm starting to see that this is a responsibility to making sure that I let people know what is going on, because obviously the mainstream media is not doing that. Okay, so as we get to the road of 100, then 1,000, then into so on, that would be great. All right, guys, hit me on Twitter too. I love to talk, and let us get into today's story.
And tonight, police are investigating another shooting, a result of road rage. A 71-year-old man died, but the man who shot him says it was self-defense. Apparently, that 71-year-old was threatening other drivers.
So our Brendan Tierney finds it's not the first aggressive driver neighbors have seen.
People who live in this area of Madison tell me drivers have become way too aggressive on Old Hickory Boulevard, and they're not surprised by this deadly road rage shooting.
And I'm thinking, yep, somebody got shot or killed. I was right, I guess.
Angel Hale came home from the grocery store on Sunday afternoon to find her street blocked off by police cars after a road rage incident at the intersection of Route 45 and Rio Vista Drive.
Never nothing like that in all the years I've lived here.
Police say a 71-year-old man had been speeding and cutting people off before getting stopped at the traffic light. He then got out of his car with a gun and was aggressive with other drivers. Police say one of those drivers pulled out their own gun and killed the man to protect their family.
The 71-year-old.
Let's stop it there. How many people, and let me ask this question, how many people carry a gun with them when they're driving? And I mean separate to what you carry on your body. Do you have a gun that's already in the vehicle? Do you have a gun that's underneath maybe the dashboard, in the center console? Maybe even I've seen people put it in the overhead visor. I've seen people have contraptions where they're mounted either to the steering column or on the side there. Many different configurations, but all it means is, do you have a gun ready to go when you're sitting down driving? And people will think to you, people will ask you, really? Do I need to also have a gun there? Well, obviously, in this situation, yes. I know it sucks to think about this, guys. I really know it does. But guys, what is the alternative? Is the alternative you lose your life? Is the alternative, like the man said there, he used the firearm to protect his family? So this crazy joker who's weaving in and out of traffic at 71 years old, and he's already putting people at danger, but then he gets out of his car on a traffic stop when the light is red, and I'm pretty sure he's waving the gun around, pointing it at people. And one guy says, I'm not going to be that person. I refuse to be a victim. And he shoots that man in his incident of road rage, ending him. We do not celebrate death, but we celebrate the ability to protect your own life. So kudos to that man who protected his family and his well-being. Thank goodness. So what does that mean for you all? Does that mean that, dude, do I need to carry a gun now in the car? Think about it. Carry your gun on here on your hip. Maybe you have your truck gun, okay? Maybe you put that in the back seat. Okay? And then maybe you have a gun underneath your steering wheel. I know you don't want to think about this. Like, dude, I don't have the money. Dude, I don't have the time. I don't know how to shoot from the freaking vehicle. I know, folks, I know. But guys, what we just saw is this mother flower who decided to start shooting everybody. You will find a way. If it means your life and your family, you will find a way. This is why I say all the time, as gun owners, you should have multiple guns. You shouldn't just have one. You should have more than one. And this opens up a whole bunch of opportunities. What happens if your car gets stolen into or broken into? Boom. Already, automatically, a gun is lost or stolen. I know, folks. But the alternative. Okay? Think about it. Let's move on.
Oh man, that's crazy. I would have never dreamed that. It's very concerning. I've got my grandkids that I'm raising right here.
Angel says she just built a tree house in the front yard for her grandchildren to play in, but no longer feels as comfortable being outside after this shooting. Also keeping a closer eye on other drivers when getting on the road.
Watch my back and sides, especially when I got my grandkids with me. The world has changed around here. It used to be laid back and things have just changed.
The whole incident was captured on video from a nearby business. Police say the driver is cooperating and witnesses backed up the self-defense claim, so no charges are being filed. In Madison, Brendan Tierney, WSMV4.
Now, imagine you've shot this man, and in the middle of the road, all of these jokers are around, they can see it, and then they come up to you and they say, hey, good job, man. Hey, man, we're gonna support you if the police come. All those things are well, indeed, they are fantastic. But what happened to the first guy he pointed the gun to? What if he just started shooting, guys? This is the thing that I think about sometimes. If that guy just pulls out the gun and starts shooting randomly, what do you do? And look at what the woman said. In the end, she says, what I do now is I am constantly looking around. I am constantly aware. I am trying to make sure, I said something the other day that whenever I go to a mall, whenever I stepped out, I am on a yellow alert all the time. Meaning, I'm thinking, hey, I need to watch everything. I'm scanning. I'm looking at people. Part of the reason why I got sunglasses on all the time. I'm just looking at this guy, looking at this person. I'm trying to discern or ascertain who may have a firearm. I'm trying to ascertain who's going to be, rowdy for no reason. Okay? I'm looking at certain groups, and I'm looking at, these guys look like a bunch of thugs. Hopefully things don't get crazy. Right? Thinking about this stuff, it can constantly worry you. And I'm going to tell you, having a gun is a burden sometimes. It is. But guys, the alternative, okay? Remember, this Madison road rage turned fatal because some 71-year-old joker just pulled out his gun and started pointing it randomly at people, whatever he was doing. It warranted that this man, a family man, a good man, to take out his firearm and do what was needed. Okay? I gotta tell you, things like this is the reason why it always reaffirms my ability, my thinking, my reasoning, my resolve. It always takes it deeper. It always gets to, definitely already believed in this. Now, I can't even. I'm not gonna go back. I won't go back. People say, "Hey, we should have Second Amendment. We don't need it." Bullshit. We absolutely need it. To the point where, there should be certain rule. It should be just the Second Amendment, and that's it. There should be no other gun law than that. That's what I believe. But guys, what do you think? Okay, I think my videos are getting a little long, but guys, think about it. Good men, what do they have the ability to do? Can good men ward off these evil people with just hopes and dreams? Can they ward off and protect their family with just words? No. They need guns. They need guns. They need more guns. And they should be able, and they should have the ability to have them wherever and whoever they choose to give them to, and wherever they need to be at that particular point in time. Okay? So, good people have guns. Good people should always have guns. And if good people, and if good men do nothing, there will be no good guys.